Long words, separable prefixes, grammatical cases, V2 word order. How much pain do you have to endure to learn German grammar? Is it really that difficult? Well, let me give you an overview of what to expect if you start learning German today. Tag an alle and welcome to SolarGerman. My name is Florian, I'm a German native and I've been teaching German for the past 7 years. My goal is to teach modern, contemporary German in the most effective way possible. So let's jump right into it. Here are 10 things you need to know before you start learning German. Number 1, there is not only one German. There is Hochdeutsch, the standard German language, which is more or less spoken by everyone, but also a variety of dialects that can be mutually unintelligible. For example, in my dialect, the sentence "Der Bauer hat 7 Kühe auf dem Markt verkauft" turns into "Het boer het 7 Kühe op de markt verkoopt." Do with that information what you want. Number 2, German has vowel quality. The next thing that awaits you pronunciation-wise is the difference between Stahl, Stall, Beet, Bet, Miete, Mitte, or Höhle, Hölle. Which isn't that much of a surprise for English natives because you also wouldn't confuse sheep, ship, or pool, pull. Number 3, German is surprisingly agglutinative. Now, German is by no means an agglutinative language like Turkish or Japanese. But there are words like nachbearbeitbar, being able to be edited afterwards, and abfahrbereit, ready to drive off, which can seem daunting to some learners. Number 4, German doesn't separate its compound nouns. Global health insurance is a long term, but it looks even longer if you leave out the spaces. Auslandskrankenversicherung. I guess in every rumor there is a grain of truth. Number 5, German has 3 noun classes. Everybody already knows the first noun class, grammatical gender, male, female, and neuter. The second one is also very easy for English natives, countable and uncountable nouns. But the third one is just an arbitrary strong weak declension, which I'll explain in a future video in detail. Number 6, German has a case system. Since English doesn't really have any cases, the idea of a function baked into a word can take some time to learn. It basically works something like this. He is a subject and him is an object, and you can't switch them around. He likes her, but she likes him. Now apply that to every pronoun, noun, and adjective and add 2 more cases and you can see why people don't like it. Number 7, the plural is quite unpredictable. In English, you mostly add s to the end of a noun to make it plural, with the occasional exception like many, dear, or analyses. In German, however, there are more than 10 ways to form the plural, and there rarely is a way to predict it. Number 8, German verb placement can be crazy. Not only do you have to put the second verb at the end of the sentence, you also have to put the first verb after the second verb in some circumstances. I'll thoroughly explain all of that in this playlist. Oh, and speaking of verbs. Number 9, verbs in German can be separated. Like in almost every European language, prefixes can alter the meaning of a verb stem. And English is no exception. You can first do something, then redo it, and then undo it after all. In German, however, these prefixes can be at the end of a sentence. For example, ich stehe jeden Morgen 9 Uhr auf. Literally, I get every morning at 9 a.m. up. And last but not least, number 10, word order in German is pretty free. If you have a case system and every word knows its function in the sentence, you can shuffle the words around. It sometimes blows my students' minds when I tell them that der Junge stellt dem Lehrer eine Frage, dem Lehrer stellt der Junge eine Frage und eine Frage stellt dem Lehrer der Junge all mean the boy is asking the teacher a question. So to sum it all up, what does that mean for you and who is this playlist for? This video marks the very beginning of a playlist that will last for months, if not years. You don't need any other language than English to understand the videos I'm gonna make for this channel. I might make some comparisons from time to time, but I'll keep it as simple and fun as possible. Having said that, don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more German. Macht's gut!